I'm making this video because okay, this is a Mercedes Benz C240 2005 4MATIC, and I need to replace the crankshaft position sensor, and I was having a really hard time trying to get to it. I couldn't even see it. In all the videos that I saw with bigger motors, bigger engines, you take this part on the top and you get to it. You can actually see it right there, but this motor is different. I don't know if it is smaller motor or a smaller engine or whatever, but it's really hard to get to it. I couldn't even see it. I went in blind. Just by touching the screw, I got to it. I'm gonna see if I can post the video where I saw how to take all this stuff and the sensors that are located on this part. And then let me see if I can get it. You go to the bottom, this is the transmission, and right underneath on this you put your hand all the way down under these two I don't know, hoses right here. You're gonna feel the crankshaft precision sensor. You can't even see it on this car, but it's basically right here on this part. Totally lost it. Okay, give me 1 second. This right here is the connector, and you press this little button right here, and then you pull it out, and right under this thing right here, when you pull it out, you're gonna feel the little hole. This hole right here, because the sensor goes right in here. So you pull that out, and right underneath you're gonna feel the screw. You won't see it, you're gonna feel it. It was so hard to get that I actually leave the car to see if I could get from underneath. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible. So what I did was, this is my setup. This is the screw. I was finally able to get it out. This is a 8. All the screws that you see right here, they're 10, and I was actually trying to do it with a 10, and I realized that it's an 8. Then the extension, then the little elbow, then another extension, then the rack. In order to get to that stupid screw, it was like 15 minutes trying to turn it little by little, until I was finally able to get it out. Now I'm gonna have to put it back on. This is actually the new one. The one I show you is the new one. Okay, it's fine. This is the new one. I'm ready to put it back on. Okay, quick thing. I call BMW, and this little thing right here is $220, and I got it from Bosch for like 30 bucks online on Amazon. When I took the old one out, I compare it, and it's exactly the same. So I'm just gonna install it, and hopefully it's the right one. So like I said, I'm gonna install it, but everything on this car, at least in the 2005 C240, you're gonna go blind in it. It's all by touching. At least that's what happened to me. So remember, this underneath. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, I won't be able to show you the hole because it's impossible to see. Even if I put the phone all the way down, you can't see it. I'm putting my finger right here on the hole. Right here. So let's go with this thing. Don't let it fall. Okay, it's right there. I don't know if you can see the sensor. This is it. This is the sensor. I already put it on, and that's the sensor right there. Okay, and under this little plastic thing there is a hole for the screw, and the same way you unscrew it, you're gonna have to put it back little by little with a lot of patience. Now that the sensor is inside, now it's time to, by feeling also, put the screw and try to tighten it just a little bit. Be careful not to let it fall, because it's gonna be really hard to get it back. Okay, so I tried to put it by hand and I couldn't. So what I ended up doing was I put a little bit of duct tape. You can use paper or whatever, and put the finger inside the socket by pressure, just with pressure, because I tried to screw with my fingers and I couldn't. The reason why you do that is because if you just put the screw to the closet, to the socket, it's gonna fall. But I put it with a little bit of tape, you see? It's hard to see, sorry. And now it won't fall. So now we're going with my whole ratchet, try to put the screw back. Okay, I was finally able to get it in. You cannot see anything. I don't even know what I'm recording. It's very a patience game, I guess. This is it. This is the sucker right here. Right here. So now I connect the sensor, which is this one. Has to go all the way in. Okay. I think I take this out. Just want to put it back in right there, and that's about it. You will be able to start your car just like that. Let me see, let me try. And if everything is correct, the car should start. Oh God, there you go. The check engine came on a couple of days ago, and since it doesn't have all the sensors and stuff like that, it's probably gonna be on for a while. I don't know if this video is gonna be helpful to you at all. I just wanted to give my 5 cents of advice. One more thing, I am not mechanic at all. I'm the least mechanic person that you'll see, and if I can do it, you can too. Just be patient.